we have a AIM Finance WhatsApp group where we discuss crypto markets, finance, everything. I just wanted to share it in a group, and there are people from 10 to 12 countries, and whoever is there in this group, they can join in. I will share the link in the chat message.
Yes, yes. Please do
Ganesh,
so.
I've got a question. Can I ask you a question, Ganesh?
Yeah. While we are waiting for Naki, yes, Sadia can ask a question.
Yes, I actually work with Naki Azam Sahab at DHS Safa University. He's actually my teacher. Okay, so my question to you is that you all know about the political instability in my country, Pakistan, right now. Inshallah, Imran Khan will come back because I'm a huge in favor of Imran Khan. If you all, because you all have your own point of view, if you all are given a chance to bring economic stability in Pakistan in the least time, what suggestions do you have in terms of cryptocurrency? I'll write it down and I will actually forward it to my Prime Minister, next Prime Minister, inshallah.
Okay. I mean, again, to be honest, if I have to give a suggestion, something to my country, I will say something on that lines. So one is to do something which Russia did. They said that recently, after their ruble depreciated, they made ruble backed by backed by gold. So it is backed by gold, but it's not convertible into gold. So I think that is something first step which any country or any currency which is depreciating can do. That is the way you kind of signal strength to the market and the strength to the balance sheet. And again, when you say you want to back it with gold, you have to do the background work. Russia had been doing this background work since long. They had been buying gold in huge amounts, huge quantity. So right now, compared to 3 years, 4 years back, gold is now a bigger proportion of a Russian central bank and government compared to dollars. And again, one reason is US took around 300, $400 billion which belong to them. So that again decreased the proportion of dollar and increased the proportion of the gold. So that is one thing, gold. Second is, again, why gold? Because gold is no one's liability. Because like everything else is someone's liability. Dollar is a liability of US government or the Fed, and they can easily switch off the dollars and they can say, okay, whatever dollar belong to the JP Morgan Bank of account of Russian government, we will just freeze it. They cannot do with gold if the gold is physically located in Russia. So the second thing which any country can do is get the gold from the like most of the gold for India and many other countries is in London or is in US. So second is get the gold back to your country. That is the second thing. With respect to cryptocurrency, I think what El Salvador did could be a good example. Recently, Central Bank of Pakistan visited El Salvador along with 40 other central banks for the financial inclusion. And in that financial inclusion conference, Bitcoin was one of the part for that. So again, central banks are already looking at using Bitcoin as a reserve asset. So that is, again, that could be a very radical step to take. But again, who knows? It can stabilize the fiat currency. So those are the one or two steps which governments can take with respect to stabilizing their domestic currency. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Very wise suggestions. Does anybody else have a suggestion for my country? I'll just write it down. Do you have any suggestion?
Sorry, Sadia, are you asking again another question to Jinesh?
No, it is the same question. If anybody else has an answer to the same question, I'll write down. What suggestions do you have?
Just to add to my answer, why Bitcoin and gold are similar. As I said, gold is nobody's liability. They cannot switch off the gold.
You have told this to me. This is one
Yeah.
wise suggestion, and I have written it
So,
also.
so same way, that is very similar to Bitcoin. So when, let's say, Tesla or Central Bank of Pakistan or Russia is holding Bitcoin, it's very difficult to switch off that thing. So those are the self-sovereign kind of an assets. So central bank should put more self-sovereign kind of assets, which are difficult to switch off by any governments.
Right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sadia. No, sorry, Naki, we lost you earlier.